Welcome back to the Roundtable / Trading Posts Pack 1 Pick 1 series. This is the final episode of this series, and then we'll do another one later of different packs, maybe the same packs. We might shape the theme based on your comments over the course of this series. We want to know what you think. We want to know more about how you feel, how the series went. Did you like the draft choices? Here is a pile of cards that we drafted, Pack 1 Pick 1s. These are my Pack 1 Pick 1s, as well as my value. Just to give a quick recap, 2013 was the first pack we opened, got Akira. And then after that, the Pack 1 Pick 1s, ironically, in a vacuum, were actually the cards that were fitting to continue the Izzet deck. The Goblin Guide and the Engineered Explosives were Pack 1 Pick 1s in the subsequent packs that were in a vacuum, my choice, as well as would be my Pack 1 Pick 1 if I were continuing to build my Kira Izzet deck. Call of the Skybreaker continued that trend. We broke the trend later with a Skymonger, which after that was then a Prosh. And so we've got a bit of a Golgari, which is embarrassing that I forgot Golgari. A Golgari and a Jund combination starting to build out here. High cost, high curve. Going to have to get some low curve in there. Luckily for us, we're going to see what's next. The final pack I'm going to crack in this series is the Mystery Booster Pack. The Mystery Booster Pack, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack this pack. And in a vacuum, I will pick my Pack 1 Pick 1. You get a chance to tell me whether you agree or disagree, and then help me why you disagree, and help me understand why you agree. I'm really curious. Subscribe below, and if you're looking for magic, I have tons of these boxes. If you're looking for magic, you want to buy some magic, you want to pick it up here, we can do curbside pickup. I can also have a small delivery service put into place based on some of our food kits. Also down below, please check out our website, order some of our food kits. Watch our drink videos. Really excited. Thank you for watching it. If you got all the way to the end of the series and you're here at the Mystery Booster, thank you so much. Let's crack this open and see what we get. Mystery Boosters. I really like the Mystery Boosters. I want them to do more stuff like this. It's such a broad set, and it's crazy. I did crack a box, and in the box I managed to get a Demonic Tutor and a Mana Crypt, so I was happy about that. So, a Caravan Escort, a 1-drop 1/1 with a level up capability. I love this ability. I really wish they made this instant speed. It would have broke a lot of the creatures, but instant speed would have made this a totally viable, playable plan. Put a level counter on. Levels 1 to 4 becomes a 2/2. Levels 5+, it gets 5/5 first strike. Pretty good with the Celestia build we're doing. So we had a Celestia build being worked on before, an alternate build to what you see here. That Celestia build, I would definitely be thinking of drafting that for that build. But this is our Izzet build we're going to try and go, and this is a secondary build based on... If you've watched the previous videos, you'll have seen all the cards we were drafting. And if that was one pod of packs going around, you'd see the kind of cool decks we could have built in a Chaos Draft scenario. Lingering Souls. Excellent. There is a bit of a Orzhov build that could have happened with some tokens. This is also very good in a Celestia build. If you want to go splash some black for Abzan, not a bad call. Plus, there's a bit of a theme in the deck here. Hinterland Rake. It is a 2/3 for 3. I like it. Easy, simple. Hinterland Rake can't block artifact creatures. It's a bit of a limitation, but a 2/3 flyer for 3, I'll take it. It also works really, really well with Kira. And with that enchantment, that red enchantment, what was that red enchantment? We had a red enchantment that we were going to draft earlier that allowed us to... Raid Bombardment. I'm going to put that aside. So Raid Bombardment. That's a great card. Put Raid Bombardment right there. Because I keep referring to it because a lot of the 2/2s that I was drafting were going to be of use to that. So I'll put that there. Okay. So Hinterland Rake. Interesting. Sigiled Starfish. Great card. Great card. Scry 1, just tap it. It's an 0/3 for 2. Excellent defense. Great in my Izzet deck. Thornbow Archer. It's a 1-drop 1/2. Already not bad. Whenever Thornbow Archer attacks, each opponent who doesn't control an elf loses a life. There's been a bit of a sub-theme of elves. Not enough for me to care about building an elf deck, but definitely for my for Spiritmonger deck, whatever, this would be a potential choice. Bartizan Bats, 3/1 flying for 4. Mid-range pick. Nothing special. Ill-Tempered Cyclops, it's a 3/3 trample for 4 with Monstrosity 3. It's a bit of a tank. Late game, red drop, like it. Would I pack one, pick one? So far, out of all cards here, in a vacuum, it's in cahoots. No, I don't know if that. I don't even know if people know. Seismic Stomp. Creatures without flying can't block this turn. It's a great game ender if you're going to go for big heavy stomp in combination with the Cyclops. Pretty good. Put that aside for now. Affectionate Indrik. It's a 6-drop 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, it can fight a creature you don't control. It's not bad. It's expensive 4/4, but it also has removal built in, and 4/4 is pretty good at removing most of the board. If you're playing in green, you're obviously going to have some sort of ramp. So if I were to do the Celestia Abundant Growth thing, this would be a pack one, pick one for me. It's a pretty strong, it's a bit of a bomb. Conifer Strider, 5/1 hexproof. The hexproof is misleading. Yes, you can't target it. It's still worth getting a 5/1 for 4, but it's essentially a glorified removal piece because it's got a 1 butt. Hard for you to get that to survive. Gore Clan Rampager. This is gross. I've seen one of our players here, Matt Blong, use this in some of his Gruul decks that are really awesome. It's a 4-drop 4/4. That immediately is a win for me because it's a 4-drop 4/4. It hits curve and it's disgusting to drop, but it's also got trample, which holy cow, with green pump spells. It's disgusting. But what's even cooler is you can blood rush it for green and a red for simple Gruul. You can blood rush it and it gives a creature +4/+4 and trample. So it's a very versatile card. This so far is my pack one, pick one. Skull Clamp would be a great card to pick if I was going to go for the Lingering Souls, Doomed Traveler thing, but it wouldn't be my pack one, pick one. Bloom Tender! Woo! Money! Look at that! Oh, God. For each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color to the pool. Holy shitballs. That's crazy. Oh, and Cauldron of Souls. Gleeful Sabotage. Oh, this is a pack of packs. So Bloom Tender, I'm just going to immediately go and put my nice little Dragon Shield sleeve here and put the Bloom Tender in the sleeve. Okay, so let's talk about Bloom Tender. Would this be a pack one, pick one? If this was my first pack of picking, I would pick Bloom Tender, and then because I would hope for things like the Affectionate Indrik, the Cyclops, high mana cost things to come rolling around, especially the Gore Clan Rampager. And I would definitely build a Gruul deck based on the fact that, you know what? This actually would be my pack one, pick one in multiple cases. Pack one, pick one for continuing my Izzet deck? No. Pack one, pick one for my Golgari Spiritmonger deck? Yes. Pack one, pick one with Prosh? Hell yeah. That would get me my Prosh out way sooner. Pack one, pick one in a vacuum? God, Cauldron of Souls. Pack one, pick one would also, yeah. Okay, so that just got interesting. I think my pack one, pick one for this is going to remain Bloom Tender. Not because it's rare and it's worth mad cash, but yeah, definitely going to be Bloom Tender. Oh, what a cool pick. Oh my God. That's not one of the more expensive ones from Mystery too. Cauldron of Souls, interesting pick. Like I said, first choice would be Bloom Tender. Second choice would be the Affectionate Indrik. Now, if it came around, I would pick the Gore Clan Rampager as my second choice. Because then I'm going to force myself into Gruul. Because Gruul's pretty good. Then I've got Conspire. Then I've got a whole pile of things I can pick if I'm going to be in Gruul. Then I can pick the Indrik. I can pick the Cyclops. I can take some removal if I need it. But most importantly, if I wanted to splash into a third color, I could go for... Man, let's say... Okay, so if I wanted to splash into a third color, I don't know what I would do yet, but I definitely would be going for Seismic Stomp next, which is great because then creatures without flying, that'll get my monsters through. Here's what's crazy. If I'm going to go into a third color, and let's say these didn't come around, or let's say the Gore Clan Rampager didn't come around, the next thing I would pick would be the Affectionate Indrik, because it's both a big creature and removal. Or I would force myself into Abzan based on the previous build, and I'd go for Lingering Souls. Caravan Escort would be in there. I would go with the Archer, the Bats. There's all kinds of... It's just insane. So what do you guys think? What would be your pack one pick ones? We've got some interesting cards here, some of value for sure. Man, I don't know. I think. Okay, so Bloom Tenders first. Do you agree? If you agree, thumbs up. If you don't agree, still thumbs up because, I mean, let's make it work, right? Persist is gross. I don't even know. Cauldron of Souls is pretty good too because Persist is badass. With Prosh and Spirit Mongler, Cauldron of Souls is a pretty good pick. So Bloom Tender for sure is going to go over here. Bloom Tender for sure is going to go over here. You guys are getting the shadow of the tripod, sorry. I'm going to get my Goblin Guide, and I'm going to wrap my Goblin Guide up in, there we go, in a sleeve. Definitely going to put my Engineered Explosives in a sleeve. I got a bunch of Dragon Shields here. Also, if you're looking for Dragon Shields, we can supply those. We did pretty good. I think we did pretty good. If I were to pick for the Is It deck, Cauldron of Souls would be an interesting choice. I would do probably the Hinterland Rake or the Cauldron of Souls. The Cauldron of Souls would be an interesting choice because I can give Persist on my creatures, and in combination with a bunch of the 2/2s, it actually makes my creatures last even longer, which is not a bad thing to do if I'm going to keep pressuring hard. I might also pick the Ill-Tempered Cyclops and the Hinterland Rake and the Sizzled Starfish if I were to continue going down the Isn't route. And that there is my mystery booster pack. Bloom Tender was a good pick. I'm excited. Cauldron of Souls, not the worst, not the worst. Thank you guys for watching. That was a wonderful series. I really enjoyed that. As a quick recap, Skull Clamp is a useful card. I'm gonna pull aside some of the value of these, or at least the useful sale cards. And then of course with the rest of the pack, I don't think I got very much in terms of like useful sale cards or useful cards for the store. But there is a lot of like interesting small things people will be wanting to buy. If you'd like to buy some cards, these will eventually be on the site. You can pick these up. We probably have all these on the site already. Okay, so in terms of value, I think I EV'd out my packs. I opened about $100 worth of packs, and I think I got that back fairly decently, even with these three alone are going to give me back my 100 in estimated value and then some. So I did well. And you guys did well with me. So again, if you approve of my choices, thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to check out the rest of the videos, subscribe, let me know a different format you'd like to see, a discussion on it, and I will be more than happy to learn from you and continue this series. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Be safe. It's very important you guys are safe out there. And if you're looking for magic, I know a guy that can hook you up. That would be me. If you need some board games, if you're looking for food and for coffee, we have all that available for you here at the Round Table in Guelph and in Kitchener and in Waterloo. And for those of you out there that are big Magic fans, thank you for watching this video. Thanks for all your positive support. Be safe. Take care.